Right then, Thinking Thursday here. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday was a solid 12-hour day. Literally 12 hours. Yeah. Tell you what, that sucks. Driving home during prime time for deer. I was creeping home, and there was a fog setting in, which made it worse. Uh, yeah. So I literally didn't get home till about 8 something. Made a frozen pizza for supper, talked to Scrunch a little bit, and went to sleep. Well, didn't get nothing done. Oh well. Today's a little better. I had 4 calls. Um, 2 of them I'm putting parts on that I ordered. Um, and one of them dropped off because the people are not there or some shit like that. So I'm down to 3 calls with not a lot of drive time. It shouldn't be too bad today, which might allow me to get home and finish the trim in the master bedroom and possibly start organizing the garage a little bit to get ready for the shop build project with my dad. This weekend I was supposed to get with Rob. The Jeep needs brakes, and we were going to put the front universal joint and the front driver's side axle because it was starting to canuck. But I've been greasing it, and that's quieted down. And this week, upcoming week, is bike week up where I live, and Kate and Rob are bikers, and they wanted to go to bike week for the weekend, spend the weekend there, and with all the other heathens, and so he backed out on that. We rescheduled that for the following weekend after my dad is here. Yeah. It's okay. I'll make it. Not a problem. Um, a big part of what made yesterday so long was I was mushroom hunting while I was working. I came home with a nice pile of golden chanterelles. Yeah, 55-mile-an-hour chanterelles. It was awesome. So I was on some gravelly back roads yesterday getting to these lake houses and these cabins. And what I would do is I'd put the van here down in low range first gear and take my foot off the gas pedal and just crawl down these roads looking in the ditches. And I saw a couple of different locations, some golden chanterelles. So I'll tell you what, some of these mushrooms, I also think I saw a big patch of yellow oysters, but I forgot. I saw them on the way into the call, service call, and I didn't stop at that time, and I just said, okay, remember, it's right across from this driveway with the post. And on the way out, I totally forgot, and I never got them. But that would have been another nice addition to the cache, to the treasure chest. Spaced it. But once I learn these new species of mushrooms, especially golden chanterelles, I can literally see them on the side of the road at 55 miles an hour, just like I see oyster mushrooms, or I see chicken of the woods, or lion's mane. I haven't seen those yet. Those when I think back on history, I think those I was starting to find in the month of October. Not a lot of them, mind you. They're rare, but I was finding them in October. So that being what it is, driving down the roads at 55 miles an hour and looking at the ditches, these golden chanterelles, they pop out, and I drive ooh, I think that's a chanterelle. And I slow down and I back up and I look. Sure enough. Yeah, they're getting pretty easy to identify. So that's cool. Loving that. Doing some more of that today. Yep. Mushroom hunting at 55 miles an hour. It's not actually 55 miles an hour, it's more. Because I slow down. When I get on these back roads, 40, 30. Yeah. Just scanning. Yep. My head turns so much I get dizzy. Motion sickness. A lot of fun. But I don't think I have a bag in here if I do find something. I always keep a mesh bag hanging. Oh yeah, I do have one. Here we go. We are ready for oysters and shants. So that's that. So now that this weekend has been totally rearranged, I'm going to try to go down to the Turd Friday night after work so I can get sleep while I'm there, and then get up early Saturday morning and work. And the plan is my decals came in for the countertop, but I'm not going to put them on yet. The plan is to take out the countertop where the sink is on the north wall. I also have to, or put the new countertop on that section. I also have to run a wire from an outlet that's on that north wall down under the counter so I can plug in a heat tape that I installed on the plumbing that runs the length of that north wall that was freezing up on me in the past, and be able to plug in the dishwasher under the counter. So I gotta do that. So yeah, stuff to do. Depending on how well things go, I got some baseboards I gotta paint and install. I got some corner trim and stuff, and outer trim and stuff I gotta install. So there's things to do, right? So try to get a full day in, and then cut out of there late Saturday afternoon, get back up to the lake house so that Scrunch and I can go do some more mushroom hunting on Sunday. Yeah. I should really go to church. I should go check out that new church Sunday morning with Scrunchy. I'll think about that. Yeah. That way I'm a little familiar with it when my dad gets here, because he basically demanded that we go to that. So it's going to happen when he's here. So yeah, wonder if Scrunch and I shouldn't do that. Go for the introductory trip to the church and see what it's all about. So yeah, food for thought. But she just loves that mushroom hunting so much, and I'm starting to as well, that I think we'll do that. And we're gonna do the same thing I do here at work. We're gonna find these little forestry roads, these fire roads, and scenic byways and stuff, and we're just gonna put the car in low range and just crawl down the road, and you cover a lot more ground that way. Yeah. So if you can find little gravel roads, 2 tracks that go through a national forest or a state forest or something along those lines, you're perfectly legal to stop the car, walk 30 yards into the woods, and pick some mushrooms. Whereas if you're going down a country highway and it's all privately owned land, you're not allowed to, oh look, there's some oysters, run 50 yards into some guy's woods and cut mushrooms off his trees. Even though he probably wouldn't care, but you don't have permission, so you know what I mean? Forestry land, or national forest, or state forest, you can do that. So I think we'll pull out the Atlas when Scrunch is at the down at the cabin. She's coming down to the cabin Saturday to help me on stuff. She's gonna once again be working in the different rooms, packing up stuff, staging it so it's all ready to go on the big push with Kate and Rob to help me move. So they owe me. Oh yeah. So there's that. It's gonna be pretty easy for them though. Everything will be staged. We just grab it a cart full at a time, roll it onto the trailer, strap it down, go up to the lake house, back up to the front door, roll the stuff off the trailer into the great room, position it in piles, and that's that. We're done. And I will slowly and systematically work my way through the stuff and put it where it needs to go. The hard part about that is the common sense thing to do is remodel the room that the stuff's going to go in and then put the stuff in the room. But otherwise that great room is just going to sit there for a long time with piles of boxes and pieces of furniture and tchotchke stuff. I can see it. That won't make Scrunch happy, especially if she decides to cohabitate. But we're not going to cohabitate until her lease is up at her current condo that she's at, if we make it that far. Yeah. It's a 2-year tribulation period. So, all right. Other than that, I really got nothing, so I'm going to get rolling here. I'm doing all right on fuel. I think I'll make it through the day. Let's see how many miles I can go on this tank of gas. 344. Yeah, I'll be fine. So, we're going to get her done, get home, get some shit done, and, yeah, make it a short day. So, talk to you soon.